Take the L, it's
the
fine.
same reincarnation. It's nothing behind the camera talking again.
Most of these guys were doing it on their ones.
If he dies, he dies.
It seemed like everything had a level up system with a screen.
A lot of these manga artists out there are suffering from like overwhelm because of the big three. Speaking of rinsing, or maybe not, what do you guys think of this new Fist of the North Star remake?
Oh, this is to leave it.
Is it out? You know?
I'll be honest with you. No, not yet. I gave the trailer and all sorts, and my heart was broken.
It was so bad.
My heart was broken.
That CGI done so wrong.
I can't deal with CGI.
It's like Kingdom.
The problem
Live
is...
action.
No, it's
It's like Kingdom.
CGI.
This is 3D.
But this is the thing though.
See the man there.
This is the thing that I'm telling you guys, yeah. Like right now, we're not running off of what anime is great. We're running off of an algorithm where it's like, okay, cool. Fist of the North Star has X amount of fans, yeah? That this is gonna do well if we do a remake. Yes. Now they're gonna look at it and they're gonna be like, okay, cool. What fighting animes have done numbers? Now what you're gonna look at is you're gonna look at the top two, Baki and Kengan Ashura.
Yes.
Now you're gonna look at it and be like, okay, cool. Baki is gonna take us to do something like Baki. It's gonna take us X amount of time. Do you know what though? If we done it 3D, yeah. Everybody, we can move them about. We can get actors to do the fight scenes and whatnot. Mimic it like it's a quicker. It's more people. It's a more people to do, but it's a quicker fast track.
It is.
You can tell the cash grab like every single time.
Yes.
You can tell the cash grab.
It's so sad.
We're not running off of quality. We're running off of an algorithm. Right? And it's literally like people think that like people will sit there and talk about like TikTok or Instagram and be like, oh, the algorithm. Everybody's da. Netflix, Prime, Crunchyroll, it's all an algorithm.
Yeah,
like,
man. That's why I don't use them.
Don't feed them, people. Don't feed that algorithm, yeah?
Shout out to them, man. I mean, them sites there, yeah, man.
What you just said, though, I feel like them...
Hey, we don't promote that.
We don't promote that.
If they was to do that live action...
Pay your subscription, guys.
Pay your subscription, guys. Use Crunchyroll.
If they was to do that live action route with like Baki or the one you just mentioned, I'd say just do things a bit more like...
I don't think they could ever do them.
No, but if you was...
Fist, there's a live action of Fist of the North Star, right?
Yeah,
but I feel like the way to do it right, like you saying, sometimes they have to make things a lot of 3D, but like Mortal Kombat, I feel like was very decent in terms of how they just stayed true to what...
Again, though, how many Mortal Kombats have we had to get to that point?
Yeah, no, man. Facts. There's a lot. More than people know.
Also, live action, like you kind of got to use the CGI, but if you're doing like actual animation, like you say, the cash grab is to do the 3D thing, but
it's so bad.
It never works, man. Like all you do is just tarnish the studio name.
No, but let me tell you where the disparity is going, because we as purists are like, that is dead. But
new people that ain't exposed to it before
on Netflix and whatnot, them man are gonna be like, yo, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Do you man see this? Because you know how many man that don't watch anime will tell me about I watched that Kengan Ashura though. That was, bro, sit down. You know nothing.
I don't like that. Do you man like that?
With chess.
Do you man like that?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. No, wait.
I watched 3 episodes.
Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you what Kengan Ashura is. Kengan Ashura is Baki's on break. Let me watch Kengan.
Nah, it's not even that.
Nah, it is that. It is that.
It's not even that.
It's not even that. Literally that.
It's not even good enough for that.
It's a bit but A tier.
The story.
Let me explain
decent,
something to you.
The fighting just kills it dead in the water.
Already we're taking an L.
Game.
Already we're taking an L on Baki's
virtual fight. Let me give you an. You know what that reminded me? When I watched the fight scenes, do you remember back in the day as a kid, they had something called Transformers Beast Wars Cybertron.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
No.
Wow. That's what it looks like.
No, you're right, but wow.
That's what it looks like.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I'm like, I don't want to watch that.
That was violent.
There you go, man.
But I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that.
3D
That might have been the first CGI anime, that cartoon.
I don't want to
That
watch
might have been the
that.
first CGI cartoon. That Beast Wars, it was bad.
The 3D thing is trash.
Dead. It's trash.
Did they do Beast Wars in normal animation though, as well?
I wouldn't even call it
That's what I was in
anime.
my head. I'm like,
Right.
what am I
I wouldn't even call the 3D thing
Trust
anime.
me,
The
the 3D one,
I think it's in its own bracket.
Yeah.
I can't call that anime.
Unless you're talking about Blue Samurai.
Blue Eye Samurai.
Blue Eye Samurai, no.
yes,
Blue Eye
but no.
Samurai had the perfect
Blend.
mix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got a blend in it. If it's got a blend, it's actually not that bad.
Because do you know what? Can I just explain something? 3D animation is sick for the fact that you can, like Blue-Eyed Samurai, they're fighting. Now the camera's gone underneath the floorboards and rolling around with them. You can't get, like, anime guys not taking time to sit there and draw that.
You're right.
Every frame. They're not taking time to do that. And even just to have them because on a 3D space, you can move that camera around. And whether or not it was storyboarded or whether or not somebody was messing about with the camera whilst frigging viewing it and went underneath the thing and was like, oh, that would be sick. To have that mindset and that storyboard, to have that vision in anime, you just don't, because you're just thinking about the same. In animation, you're thinking about like the same frames that you've seen already prior. Yeah. Whereas the 3D cameras give you so much more freedom to do different scenes that you would have never even thought about, because you can get these angles that you just don't think about on a day-to-day. Like, who's gonna think to draw the perspective from the floor as you're rolling through it? Like, do you know what I mean? So that side of it is cool, because now you're blending it with that, and then as soon as you get back up to the top, now you're back in 2D. Like, that's a vibe.
That's all right. I'm cool with that.
That's a vibe, yeah.
Cool with that.
That's a vibe.
Would you, obviously, just going off of that, what do you think of the Arcane animation?
Again?
Off the back end.
I liked it. I liked Arcane. It was done really well. That was brilliant.
I think that was a good
that's
middle
not
ground.
anime.
But that's not anime.
But that's what I was going to say, though. Blue-Eyed Samurai, I can say it's very much inspired, but is it anime?
No. I'm not saying it's anime. I'm just saying it's a perfect blend of 2D and 3D.
No,
You're right.
That for me is where...
It's another category of itself. I would want it to be...
that. And that's where I put all the Chinese anime. But I see all the Viral Wow.
Do you know why you find it more acceptable?
Do
you know why you find it more acceptable? Because the art style of Arcane and the art style of Blue-Eyed Samurai is not in that anime form that we're used to seeing.
Correct.
So now we don't have that familiarity to draw from, to be like, but they didn't do this. They didn't do that. So now we have no expectations.
Yeah.
We're just viewing something for this unique art style, because Arcane's unique, Blue-Eyed Samurai's unique. You don't see nothing like those.
And I don't think they're calling themselves
Yeah,
anime.
they're not.
No, they're just...
But the
good story,
those other 3D cell shaded stuff, they're literally anime. They're on Crunchyroll. They're labeled anime. They're feeding it to you as anime, and it just like, oh, that's just not.
We do need another season. I know one's gonna eventually come, but I need to see another season for Blue-Eyed Samurai though, because the story that has is quite. It seems quite.
Do you reckon we're gonna get another one?
We're meant to, bro.
I think it's done dusted.
The idea was behind it is there's 3 or 4 bad guys in the storyline of who has a part to play in like her big like life's downfall in terms of what they've done. Her whole plan was to go around on the revenge thing like Afro Samurai. She's gone and dealt with 1. There's at least 2 more left.
Oh,
like I said, 3.
Really? Is that? Yeah.
I'm
There's only one.
I'll be honest
I thought
with you,
she dealt with all of them.
I need to revisit Blue-Eyed Samurai again.
I'm sure there's more to do with.
Okay, maybe there is another season. There must be
I
another.
don't know why. I thought the thing was done and dusted. I thought she smoked everyone.
I thought she smoked everybody. Yeah.
I know that there was a guy she ended up falling like in love with that she had to end up dealing with because he ended up snaking her. But I'm pretty sure there was only one out of the main story in terms of what she was trying to.
Yeah.
Who she was trying to defeat. I'm pretty sure there was like 3 or 4 of them. And we've only dealt with 1. And that was obviously...
As you're saying it's coming back to me, I think you might be right.
You might be. I mean, if that's the case, yeah, let's continue.
What do we think about the movies that are coming out? Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, I want to ask you guys. Do you think... Because we were done in the last time. We went and watched the movie and it was just summary of the season just gone.
All the movies like that.
This time, do you think they're finishing it with just a movie?
It's 4 movies now, isn't it?
It's 4 movies.
So there's no more seasons?
I don't know if there...
No, there has to be a
There has to be seasons. Because not everyone's going to go watch the movie.
It's 4 parts.
Don't believe the cat, man.
And they're saying it's going to finish in like, something like, what's it?
Don't believe the cat.
But what are the trailers for? The trailers
are for the movies.
And that's what's to come in the next season.
So wait.
I'm not going to lie. My thing is that when we went and we spent, in my opinion, big money on 4DX, yeah?
We did. We got thrown about like nobody.
Man, child hurt my back, yeah? I'm not gonna lie, it was one of the poorer 4DX's vibes. I felt like they was like, let's see the full capabilities of this chair. Man sitting in the chair like man's all doing the water breathing. I'm just like, yo,
in your face,
I'm just
spraying
like,
like-
yo, what's that? No, big man thing. Big man thing, yeah. Big man thing. What?
We're gonna go over the edge.
Slick, you was there, right? No, you wasn't there. You wasn't there, yeah. But the man that was there, Quantum, you was there, right?
Yeah.
Man, that there, yeah. We're all sitting there, yeah. Man, every man's popcorn's like, shh.
Yeah. I literally thought we were gonna be like, bro, when I see this guy almost being thrown over the chair.
No.
I was
Imagine
like,
you're in your
"Rah."
chair in the cinema and us man are being like, think about it, us man are 100 kg plus, yeah. Man are,
Yeah, 4DX is
bro, crazy.
Same thing happened. Like I went to go watch John Wick, and my brethren sat down with popcorn, and me and my other brethren who have been 4DX. So looking at man like, "You right, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, what's?" Bro, it's like adverts come on. Man, come look to all of us like, what's going on? Man's popcorn literally moving about.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? So that now, what they gave us like outro from the last one.
Yes.
They gave us a lot of outro.
Yeah, from the last.
And then gave us like a 30-minute episode.
Hella summary.
30-minute episode.
Hella summary with a little bit of that on the end. That's what they do.
That's right. Yeah.
It felt criminal. Like it felt criminal.
Really
bro.
bad.
I heard that from my boy and I didn't go watch it because of that.
Right.
Horrible.
Sadly, I think they did disclaim this, but the way that they promoted it was like you got to read the small print. Like, but we didn't read the small print. It was like we failed to do the research. We didn't do our due diligence on what we was going to see. We just heard Demon Slayer.
Boom.
We've gone to support the thing, right? But, so I do need them to come better on the movie. Like,
I think they will.
Wait, so you man telling me that there's no next season and it's just going to be films?
All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. Their plan.
That's diabolical, bro. That is diabolical.
why
The last
though?
season was one of the best seasons they've made.
Their plan is for 4 movies, right?
It's all meant to be the same arc, you know?
Yeah, this next 4
I'm not
movies
even going to
is the
lie
same
as well,
arc.
yeah. I think they personally...
Hold on. So the next... Right, who's watched it? Has everyone read?
Where we are now.
So I can't even talk about that.
Yeah, I finished it. But
No, it's not finished. You can't talk about nothing.
Yeah,
like that.
but it's the next arc. So you're telling me the next arc. Have you read it? Has anyone read it?
I've read it.
So you know what I'm saying? The next arc, yeah, you know where that goes.
So all the fights they spent to 4 films.
Does that make sense?
That's how they've done it, yeah.
That makes no sense, does it?
You have to wait like a year, 2 years
fight
for
for
another
each film.
Yeah, basically.
What kind of BS is that?
Yeah,
bro?
that is basically... It might be like
what's
2
happening.
fights a film or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's what's happening.
Does that make any sense, bro? Why would they do that after the last season they done? With
I think it's a
Rengoku?
situation where, like, I think it's interesting because
Not Rengoku.
it's never been done.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be done.
It's never been... No, I don't know,
Shouldn't be
man.
done.
You got to see it first. Like, this is the
Bro,
thing.
they just broke the
Bro, it's-
method that was
it's-
working.
No, but
They've
this is
already
the
logged
thing.
out
No,
No, but
let me explain
there's no
to you.
one saying that
Let me explain to you.
there's no seasons coming. No one has said that. All we know is the next arc is going to start with 4 movies. What happens after that?
What does that mean, though?
But that's what I'm saying.
But you, man, are missing the thing, though, yeah? Like, this thing works on the basis that imagine... How much did they made of the last Demon Slayer movie?
Oh man.
400 M's or something.
They made that much.
They made that 400
Oh,
M's.
that's diabolical, man.
To give us the same thing in the season.
That's
now
diabolical.
it's a situation where they made 400 M's knowing that you're gonna watch that in the series.
And it's the same. Yeah.
So now what's gonna happen?
They're going to make 4 movies.
They're gonna break billion.
Yeah,
gonna
they're just
break
going to
that
scrap
billion.
the series and make it into films.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. So we get a movie. We get a movie and then we get a series. That's what we're gonna get.
What happened to the art? What happened to the love of the art?
The thing is, we
know
might
what I mean?
still get a series afterwards. We don't know.
We'll get the
all we know
series
is
of the movie that has just been
it's
shown.
just been shown.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's literally
They'll
done
break
already.
that down. Yeah, that's what we get.
Fast track, like webtoons.
That's what's going to happen.
Buy more credits.
It's wrong, man. It's wrong.
I also think
It's wrong.
that they slapped on the training arc, man.
Yeah, that was a bit too
That is what
small.
it is. That happened in the manga to take it for what it is. But the arc after the training arc, that's what I'm saying. What me and Tunes are saying, the next arc, it all kicks off.
I just want
So
to...
for them
I'm
to
not
make
going to
it-
lie to you, yeah. The training arcs are my favourite thing.
They're important.
Yeah, man.
They're very
They're important,
important.
and I feel like people are taking the training arcs for joltings. Like, I feel like everybody across the board, like, it's become like why aren't we on the journey with them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, the training arc comes like, yeah, we're gonna do a training arc.
flashback,
Now we're gonna just go to my man being grown up. Like, dead. Yeah, like show me. I want to see the reps.
Struggle.
Show me the reps. There's a whole gym community that want this for fuel.
Yeah, no,
what
true,
are you doing?
true.
Like, why make this the thing that we're not doing? Like, what's going on here?
Because everyone wants
spans.
everyone wants to see the end product. That's the problem.
You know, the love of the craft.
I don't.
The love of the craft is gone, man.
I want to see man do some handstand press ups, and all of a sudden now, man's sword skills are better.
You see,
We hear it, but listen, you got to remember the generation of anime we used to watch where that stuff was prevalent.
Dragon Ball Z, when man was in the
Exactly.
hyperbolic time chamber.
that was a primary
Do you know how
focus.
key that was?
That was a primary focus.
Do you know how key that was?
So this is what I'm saying.
Man in
Nowadays,
gravity.
You got to think about the conversations that are going on right
they're
now.
just trying
You
to
got to think about the conversation. People are talking Goku versus this person. That they don't care about the
Listen,
training arc.
they just wanna see
just
power.
want
They're trying to
the end
entertain.
I
product.
want to see power.
The TikTok generation.
That's what I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying.
End product. They want
It's
the end
gone.
product.
The love of the
I
craft is gone.
I guarantee you, yeah, the person that decides to bring back the actual
Training arc.
the actual authentic stuff of this year is gonna win.
Yes.
Because like everybody, I'm telling you, the discourse that's going on throughout every single anime, like nobody's pleasing anybody.
I swear
Nobody's
it's the same
actually
thing
pleasing
with
anybody.
Jinwoo and Solo Leveling. There was more of a...
Yeah, there was bitch.
way more.
Bro.
we ain't get
bro.
none because everyone wants to see the end product. They want to see him go from this to this like that.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's just that they've got
like-
1 episode to 12 episodes or 1
I
episode to
feel-
24 and they have to make it pop by 24 or 12. So they shorten it into that.
100%, but I feel like that
And that's what's wrong with the new style.
you can't appreciate, if you watch the anime, you can't appreciate Jinwoo's journey on and how strong he got, because it just looks like it just happened.
yeah.
It doesn't look like it looked like
It done like he struggled.
it looks like he one punch manned it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He literally done the one punch man thing, like,
yeah.
you know, 500 reps and then he carried on about his day and he got super, super strong. But that was over time. That was over a period of time. He had to go do the dungeons, like that dungeon that he got with the key with, and he not the one he had to go into the train station, but the dungeon where it had like 100 floors.
50 floors.
Yeah.
And he met that girl.
Bro,
Part of
you
the
obviously
family and that.
haven't
For the
read it,
elixir.
yeah.
So for me,
They
I
did
actually
every
enjoy
floor.
it, but I understand what you mean. And don't get me wrong, I love the training arcs too. But maybe for me, it's like I got this one anime which Solo Leveling, and I'm like, right, like, everything's just happening quick here. Yeah, I enjoy this. Bare smoke. But from a reader's
But
perspective,
you're still.
I
It's
get
not
you,
even
innit?
like there wasn't smoke throughout the training. It was smoke, but you got to see him go through the level.
Every floor.
Fair, nah,
You
nah,
got to
I-
see him go
I
through
would
the
have
floors.
wanted that still. I would have wanted that.
Like,
And this is where they're messing up their own character, because now the perception is that he just walks in and he
he's
meets
already that
someone
guy.
and he's that guy.
Yeah.
How is he that guy? No one knows because we ain't seen him do
It's just
nothing.
perfect.
and it's like who he's fighting now. Bearing in mind, yeah, everybody's just seen how powerful the ant was. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's now basically part of his thing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now you know that the benchmark now is everybody that he's going to be fighting from here has to be more powerful than that ant.
That's correct.
100.
So-
Which they are.
So now we have that understanding that he's gone clear.
That's right.
No, he's not gone clear. They've just made it look like he's mad strong because in the grand aspect.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, because the ant thing, like, we're talking like freaking that ant boss was basically Hunter x Hunters. Hunter x Hunters.
Meruem,
Yeah. That's the final boss.
slightly different now because Meruem is actually the strongest in Hunter x Hunter.
But what I'm
Solo
saying is,
Leveling.
power scaling wise, we're there now.
At the time, that's right.
Power scaling wise, we're there already, and we've done that in what 24 episodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
You could argue,
that's
though.
true.
No, I definitely agree, but you could argue. I know at the end of the anime, they showed that scene where it's like them guys come through the portal, where you can tell that they're meant to be a lot stronger foes, and they talk about it, but they indirectly mention my man, and they're like, why is he helping humans? But that's like a whole new thing to say, wait a minute, is my man not a human? What are you talking about here? But they're talking about the MCs, so
I'm
it's
not gonna
like,
lie, it's hard to have this conversation with you.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Too many spoilers.
I can't speak on it.
Well, I'm
That's
not gonna
spoiling
lie,
it.
I'm not
from
gonna lie.
someone who hasn't read it, I can tell that there's more to go and we haven't just peaked here. So that's all I'm trying
There's
to
a
say.
lot more to go.
They have showed me.
From
who hasn't read
from
it.
the basis of the conversations I've had,
at this rate,
what we've seen was supposed to be the training arc, that whole thing, and then the real stuff happens.
No,
Season,
no.
It should have been
So-
season 2.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is what we've been watching is
season
the
3,
training
man.
arc. Like,
I'm telling you, yeah, if you've watched Solo Leveling, go and read it because you're playing yourself. Like, it's one of those situations. It's a Harry Potter moment, yeah. Like, you watch Harry Potter and you read it. Like, you don't just watch it; you gotta read it. Like, to get the full understanding
picture,
of everything, like the full experience, you gotta watch and read it. Like, it is that moment with it because you are missing. So it's a very well drawn and it's a very good visual story in manhwa form. And so it's so good that we were saying within the first 12 episodes, it feels like I've watched this already.
Yeah,
the manhwa was drawn so well that you're like, I've seen everything.
It's all
like,
colour as well.
frame by frame, I've seen this so well that it was there. Like, because you actually feel, I actually feel like I get more frames from the comic, from the manhwa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
that's why I read more than I watch now.
No, I hear it. I hear it. Okay, guys. So we're going to go into our spotlight section. And one thing I want you guys to know when we're looking at our spotlights is that we pick our spotlight and then from there, sometimes we haven't seen them, we haven't heard about them. So the team then we do our research, we come back. So today we're spotlighting one of Saturday AM's webtoons, and it's recently become a webtoon original. So I don't actually believe it was on a webtoon canvas. I think that they've recently got a deal because of the popularity of it. So we're going to be spotlighting Apple Black by Odunze Oguguo. If I said the name,
Oguguo.
Okay, cool, sweet, nice one. Thanks for the save. So Odunze has created Apple Black, and we've obviously gone through it, and we've read a couple chapters, and we're going to review it today. Firstly, I'll say that the art style for me was nice to see like a more traditional manga style of drawing. It kind of gave me that Bleach feel. I think you guys will.
Shōnen inspired, definitely.
You guys
heavy Bleach inspiration.
Heavy Bleach inspiration. This originally came out in 2014 as well. So, and then since then, I believe the creator has dropped 5. I'm seeing on here 5 volumes, which amount to 42 chapters. What do you guys think of it so far?
So I'm probably just about to finish the first volume. I think you said there's like 5 or 6 chapters in the first volume. I'm like on chapter 4 or 5 now. And what I've got so far is, it's definitely very Bleach inspired from what I can tell. Like the character designs, even like the story, for example. So there's people called cloaks, which is basically like in Bleach, in Soul Society, just like the normal everyday people with the swords, and then you've got the captains that are basically Dark Lords, which are basically the captains.
Okay.
And instead of Zanpakuto toes, they've got arms.
Yeah.
This is basically, that's what it's so, it's very heavily Bleach inspired from what I can tell. Even like the character designs. Like from chapter 1, I've got eyes on, I see someone that look like Kenpachi. So it's not a bad thing, you can just tell where the inspirations come from. And from what I've read so far, that's what I basically get from it, right?
Let me ask you, is it something that you're going to be sticking with?
It is. Right now, from what I read, it's something that I could just because I'm interested about where it's going. Like, that is literally it.
Depending on the consistency of the uploads. If there's too many breaks in between the uploads, then it will show.
It looks like we had the first volume in 2014. The second volume come out November 2017. Then from there, we had a big break and No. I'm seeing he had 2 different editions and one come out in 2022. But number 3 came out May 2023, number 4, November 2023, and then number 5 come out November 2024. But
it's getting quicker.
That being said, with the webtoon original thing, maybe we're going to be seeing a little bit more consistency.
Have to be. If they've brought him on board, they have to have had some talks in private in the background to say, look, we're going to roll this out now. So
otherwise, you forget about it.
I'm unsure about the idea of what you have to do in order to become a webtoon original, because again, if he's been, it seems like he's got this deal off of the fact that his webtoon is doing well. His his comic is doing
Probably
well.
by numbers, isn't it? If you're going to say you get X amount of numbers.
So he might be able to set different terms than what somebody that come up on the canvas done well. He actually won an award as well. I was seeing here through, who was it that he won an award through? It's escaping me. Hold on, I'll get it. He won the 2025 CBC Young Adult Favorites Award winner. So it sounds like he's getting a good bit of traction. My only stipulation that I do like to see is a little bit more like diversity within the cast. Like it feels very like there's no. I'm not seeing myself. I'm not seeing any characters. I'm not seeing any. For me to see a black creator, I want to see more from us. I want to see more of everybody. Like, do you know what I mean? To see a predominantly white cast in it, I was a bit like, oh, okay, cool. I was a bit surprised, to be fair.
I was.
And the black
Same
cast
here,
are
same
side
here,
characters,
yeah.
isn't it? So
Same here. And it's a shame. Well, it's a shame. I mean, I've only read up to chapter 2. The art style looks great. It looks like a proper production. It looks like a lot of effort is going in there. And there's potential for this. I too want to see where it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could have been that this could have been done by a Japanese mangaka. You know what I mean?
yeah, see, until you said that, I generally thought it was just a normal, just anime manga we was reading. Like I didn't get any sort of black vibes from it until you obviously said who the creator was. Obviously, and you read the name, it tells you. But until that, you wouldn't think, okay, this is written. You actually think it was just straight shonen, straight out of Japan.
Yeah. But it depends. It might be his goal, innit?
Yeah, I was gonna say, one could
yeah.
argue is like, even though I'm a black creator, I'm not trying to be labeled as, this is black in terms of it's just good. Maybe that's.
And let me also just say as well, he does also have another. He has another release as well called, if I'm saying this right, Bakassi. And Bakassi seems like the cast of that is more diverse.
So it's just two different things.
Bakassi sounds more.
Yeah. I'm interested now that I've seen that. I'm interested to actually go and read that side of it. But obviously, the one that's getting the most traction right now is Apple Black.
I said, I've only read up to chapter 2. So for those who have read all of those other chapters and are seeing more diversity in them, I apologize. I will get there.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
at the moment, that's one of the noticeable things because I knew who the creator was, and I was like, "Oh, okay, interesting." But seems good. I'll keep going, see where it goes.
How you feeling about it?
Yeah, echoing what the boys have said. I think art style's good. Like I say, a lot of similarities to Bleach. Just in how from the initial, that was my first thing when I see the character design. Not in every panel, but it's like the important panels that require a bit more emphasis. Definitely, you can see a Bleach inspiration from that. And I think it's good. I like the power scaling system. Characters are fun. I like the MC as well because he's kind of like, he's right now almost hiding his full extent of his powers. He hasn't shown all his cards yet.
I also like that.
And I do like that.
I like the idea of somebody being isolated from the outside world and just like they've just been trained to be this beast from birth.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing of the real world. And I'm just like, that's like a cool idea kind of vibe. So I'm interested to see where that goes. And more so as well, I'm interested to see how his art style develops because obviously we're talking from 2014. So his 2024.
Yeah, his latest chapters will be a lot different.
A good amount of skill upgrading.
That's very true.
Because even now, he's I'd say it's actually quite good in terms of like how old it is and to what the level that he's drawing.
And that might be why it takes that Bleach inspiration because if it's made in 2014, you know what I mean, around that time, Bleach was prevalent. You know what I mean? So.
And my next thing is I'm interested to find out because it looks like these beginning chapters are hand drawn.
Wicked.
So that to me is
and I love those. So
it's looking like it's hand drawn. So I'm wondering if he is still hand drawing in the recents, and if he is, or if he's decided to go digital. I'm intrigued to see where the art style's taking him because some of the pictures that I'm seeing online that are coming out now, promoting it, seem like they're they're like
Levels
way
up,
upscaled compared to what we're seeing in the thing. But that just could be promotional material.
Okay.
I'm yet to see, but I'm interested to see where it goes.
Yeah, me too. Definitely, it's got a good storyline behind it. There's a lot of room for character development and growth, not only just from the main character, but also from his peers, because he goes into that school. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of room for character development for everyone. So good to see how it goes, isn't it? Yeah, it's good though. I will continue to read it. If I get up to date and I feel like it's not my cup of tea, then I'll drop it. But for now, it's quite good. I'm enjoying it.
What are you saying about it, Black?
I feel like with the hype that was around it, I guess, you know, there's more to read because I've only just got through halfway chapter 2, but I felt like
Volume 2.
No, chapter 2.
Okay, cool.
I feel like with the hype that's around it, and you know, I've seen people talk on videos and whatnot. Like, there's got to be more to come than what I'm getting so far, obviously. So I think it's a case of just trying to get through these, maybe the first volume, maybe the second volume, and seeing where this story expands to. But right now, it's a bit focused in one way, and it's not that it's not interesting. A little bit lackluster for me.
In what sense?
Like I said, I'm not up to date. I was only halfway through chapter 2, so I just feel like maybe there's a bit more to the characters that I need to see to understand what the full story is going to be. But what I've read it's all right. It's decent. It's decent enough for me to carry on reading. Maybe I just need a bit more. Maybe I expected more because of the hype that I had seen and heard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that can be the problem sometimes is that, like, you know, you get so wound up into the hype that you're kind of like, you're looking at something and you're like...
Trying to figure, what is this hype?
Yeah. But again, it's that situation where it's got the makings of something good.
Yeah.
I just need to see... And I think that for me, again, it's that whole vibe of like, you know, when I'm seeing... I've seen the cast and I'm kind of like, it looks a bit more like the pictures, the promotional material that we're seeing. I'm all about, when I see black creators, I just want to see us a little bit more. And I'm seeing the cast and I'm like, oh, like the promotional material that I'm seeing a few of us and I'm like, yo, cool. So now as I'm reading, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Where are we here? Like, you know, what's going on? And I'm liking it. I just need to see a little bit more. But again, I think this is going to be something that maybe we're going to have to read a little bit more, come back to it,
yeah.
See what's actually developing with the webtoon side of things, see how things are going to be going. Because what are they going to do on webtoons? Are they going to re-release from number one on webtoons? Or are they going to start off from where we are now? Like, I don't know how the webtoons...
Or they do it in volumes or weekly.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah. Right.
If he's been volumes, his whole...
But again, this is not a thing of like knocking it or anything. I guess, like I said, because of the hype that we've seen, because obviously when we get a spotlight, we have to look into it a little bit just to see, okay, this will fit into what we're doing. So there is a lot of talk and whatnot. So maybe that is kind of clouding the eyesight with the story and stuff. But again, we're all going to give it a chance to see where this goes because we're hopeful, innit? So
he's clearly making success.
And generally as well, the whole vibe and energy around the Saturday AM
that's very true.
Stuff is looking very, very good. Like I'm seeing what they've got. They've and again, I don't know, has anybody looked into them yet? So Saturday AM.
No.
The company that actually this is under is called Saturday AM, and they've got like Clockwork. Is it called Clockwork?
Yes.
I think it's called Clockwork. They've got a few different other anime, and it seems like they're more from black creators.
What are they, publishing company?
Publishing company, yeah, I believe. Or they're just like a publishing house or whatever. Like however it escapes me how best to label them, but yeah.
They publishing.
Yeah, and they look like they've got a few different works. Like if you check out their Instagram, they've got few different works underneath them that's looking quite good. Like, I'm definitely going to be checking out a lot of what's going on there. That's how I found out about Apple Black. And when it was something that I wanted to check out for a little while, but when I found out that it's got more hype going to webtoons, I was like, that's pretty cool. Again, seeing one of us
Get somewhere.
get some recognition and whatnot, and get to that stage, like, it's always like a like positive. Do you get me? Whether or not the story's white or black, like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But seeing one of us go put their time and effort in and actually get that recognition and potentially elevate themselves, like, that's sick. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick. Anybody got anything else to add?
Looking forward to seeing if the artist comes back in this year, because obviously I know he's dropped 2 in 2023, 1 in 2024, and yet to drop now again. So yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna lock back in and revisit the critique.
Yeah, it could be.
We'll definitely come back to it.
It could be that he hasn't dropped right now because of the whole
Webtoons
thing. He don't know how long he's been trying to broker that or whatever. So he might have just been trying to wait for that to work out, and then from there decide on where he's going with it. But yeah, we can definitely revisit that. No problem.
100%. Yeah.
Shout out Apple Black.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Apple
man.
Black.
Shout out Odunze.
Black. Well done.
Okay, that's a wrap for Nani Talks for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, as it really helps us push our content out to new audiences.
Also, let us know what you want to hear us talk about, and don't forget to check our Linktree store for the anime/manga mentioned.
Then join our Naniverse collective by heading over to naniverse.io and sign up to our waitlist.